So hello everyone. Today we are going to see about the pointer with the array and array of pointer. In the last lecture, we have already gone to the topic pointers. We have seen what is the pointer, how we can declare the pointer, how we can access the data with the help of pointer, how we are going to change the data of a particular variable using the pointer. Now today we will discuss pointer with the array and array of pointer. So basically, whenever we are going to declare an array, we already know how to declare the array. So for example, suppose if we have declared the array integer arr of 5 is equal to in the curly braces, I have initialized the array arr with the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 submit with the semicolon. So through this particular example, what your compiler will do, your compiler will allocate the 5 consecutive memory location as given over here. So here total 5 elements are allocated. The index for this array is ARR of 0, ARR of 1, ARR of 2, ARR of 3, and ARR of 4. If you started with 0, so it will go till the 4. If you started with 1, it will go till the 5. Now, suppose if we assume the ARR of 0 at the position or at address is 1000. After that, we are having the integer array. So every integer value will take 2 bytes of memory location, or it will require the 2 bytes of memory space. So if the ARR of 0 is on 1000 positions, so ARR of 1 is on 1002 positions, ARR of 2 is on 1004 positions, till ARR of 4 is on 1008 position. It means that in this example, we have initialized the array. In this example, we have suppose initialized the array. ARR of 5 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means here. ARR of 0 contains the element 1. In ARR of 2, it will contains 2. ARR of 2 contains 3. ARR of 3 contains 4. And ARR of 4 contains 5. Likewise. It means that if we are talking about the address of this particular array, whenever we are talking about the address for this particular array, the base address of this array is 1000. That means it is the starting point of your array. Or base address is the address from your array's beginning. That means suppose the ARR of 0 is the first location where your first element is stored. That means that particular location address is considered as a base address. That means ARR of 0 address considered as a, that means 1000 is the address of ARR of 0. That means it is your base address. So whenever we are talking about the pointer with the array, if you want to traverse the array with the help of addresses, so you have to assign your base address to a particular pointer variable, or simply whenever you are going to assign the particular ARR to someone else variable, so ARR contains the base address. So likewise, here we can see one example. Now here variable ARR. So here what happened, ARR will give the base address, which is a constant pointer point to the first element of the array. That means if you have declared the array of any number of elements, if you have declared the array for any size, it means that what happened, the first address of your array, that is the address of zeroth location of your array, will be considered as a base address. That means in this case, in the previous example, what we have did, array of 5, we have initialized that array of 5 with some elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means array start with ARR of 0. That means ARR of 0 is the base address. So whenever if you want to traverse your array, so what we will do, we want a base address. If you have a base address, so with the help of that base address, we are going to visit the complete array. We can traverse the complete array. So Suppose if you're talking about ARR only, so always ARR give the base address. Suppose if you're writing the ARR only, so ARR it is equal to the address of ARR of 0. That means we have declared the array named as ARR. So address of ARR of 0, it means that it contains the base address. Suppose your array start with the address 1000, so 1000 will be considered as a base address. So we can also declare the pointer of type integer to point to the array ARR. Suppose if we declare the array, if we declare the pointer variable, that is p of integer type. So integer star of p. So p is a pointer variable. Okay. So ARR is equal to the address of ARR of 0 by default. It means that the base address will be contained by ARR. Suppose if we want to traverse the whole array with the help of the base address, so we require the base address to traverse the whole array. Suppose if we declare the pointer variable of integer type, integer star of p, that means p is a integer variable, integer pointer variable. Okay, so here. Okay. So integer star p, that means star p is the pointer variable of integer type. And after that, immediately I have written p is equal to ARR. Okay. That means that ARR contains the base address, which is equivalent to the address of ARR of 0. Suppose if we declare likewise, that means it will consider likewise ARR of 0. Always your name of the array contains the base address from where your array actually started. That means, or we can say a zeroth location address will be contained by the name of your array. That means p is equal to ARR. That means ARR contain, which is equal to the address of ARR of 0. So it will contains the address of first location. So in the previous case, what happened? So the address of the first location is ARR of 0, which is equal to 1000. So here, that means what p will contain, p में क्या जाएगा, p will contains the address of zeroth locations of ARR. That means ARR of 0 इसका एड्रेस क्या है, 1000 है. That means your pointer variable p will store the address 1000. The pointer variable p will store the address 1000, because p is your pointer variable and we already know p is a pointer variable. So pointer variable always store the addresses. So if we write p is equal to ARR, so ARR contains the address of 0th location. So address of 0th location is 1000. So answer of ARR is 1000. So 1000 is given to the p. When p contains the 1000, so 1000 it is not the value. Remember, 1000 it is not the value, it is a address. How we can say it is an address? Because star p is a pointer variable and we already know pointer always over the addresses. So p is equal to 1000, that is 1000 is the address of ARR. Otherwise, we can also write down p is equal to address of ARR of 0. One and the same thing, you have to write down p is equal to ARR, that means the ARR contains the address of the first location from where your arrays begin. Otherwise, you can also write p is equal to address of ARR of 0. Both the statements are correct. Okay, so address of ARR of 0, that is nothing but 1000. Okay, so 1000 is stored into the p. That means the address of a particular first location ARR of 0 is 1000. So that means the address of 0th location will be given to the p. So both the statement, that means this statement and this statement, both the statements are correct. You have to write on this way or this way. Now we can access every element of the array using the pointer p plus plus. So whenever you want to access the next value, that means the base address given to your pointer variable p. So p contains the 1000. You want to access the next element of the array, so you have to increase the pointer by 1. That means if you do p plus plus, so if your p value is 1000, so next value is 1001, next value is 1002, next value is 1003. So by incrementing the pointer variable, that means by incrementing the address stored into the pointer variable, you are going to access the elements of the array. That means we can say, if you know the base address of the particular array, so with the help of base address, you are going to access the whole complete array. Note, you cannot decrement a pointer once it is incremented. Once the pointer is incremented, you cannot decrement it. That means if you are on the position 1000, if you are the position 1000, your pointer is incremented by 1, so 1001 पे अगर मैं चले जाता हूँ, so we cannot back to 1000 again. Okay, once your pointer variable is get increased, So you cannot apply the decrement operator on the pointer variable. Okay, so that is you always keep in your mind. After that, the next is pointer to array. Then how we will use pointer to array? We will see the one simple example. As studied above, we can use a pointer to point to an array. That means pointer can also use to point to the array, as already I have explained. Suppose, for example, we have written one program, integer I is one variable. After that, integer a of 5 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, Array a of 5 is initialized with the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4. Every locations will be filled with a one appropriate value. So a of 0 having value 1, a of 1 having value 2. Likewise, every locations occupied the values. After that, we have declared the pointer variable integer star p is equal to a. What we have written? Integer star p. So p is a pointer variable equal to a. That means a is assigned to star p. So what it means? A is nothing but the array a, and a, it means that it is equivalent to the address of a of 0. It is equivalent to the address of a of 0. That means your array name itself contains the address, base address. So a contains the base address. That means 0th position का जो भी address होगा, which is given to the star of p. That means in case, for example, suppose if you say the particular a of 0 positions having the address 1000, so 1000 is given to the p. That means p contains the value 1000. Okay, now for I is equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Okay, we have written one for loop because I want to traverse this complete array, whole array. And under the for loop, we have written print a percentage star of p. So what that particular statement will print? We are going to print the value of pointer. Okay, don't be confused. We are printing the value of pointer, that is star p. Just only if you are saying p. So p contains the address. अगर सपोज हमने यहाँ पे एस्टिक नहीं दिया होता, सपोज यहाँ यहाँ पे ये एस्टिक नहीं दिया होता, ठीक है, suppose we have written only p, so it will considered whatever stored into the p, it will considered as a value. Okay, but instead of in prefix of p you have written star, that means star p. So p में जो एड्रेस है उस एड्रेस पे जो वैल्यू रहेगा it will be printed by that particular statement. That means suppose p is having the address 1000. Okay, and 1000 is the address of 0th location. A of 0 का address है 1000. So whenever you are going to print the value of that particular pointer, that means percentage star of p. That means what is the value of p? p में क्या है 1000 है. So 1000 पे जाएंगे, 1000 पे जाने के बाद वहां पे जो भी वैल्यू होगा वो वैल्यू यहाँ पे प्रिंट होगा. सपोज 1000 पे वैल्यू है 1, सो इट विल प्रिंट द वैल्यू 1. यहाँ पे आंसर आएगा आपका 1. आफ्टर दैट आपने क्या किया? p प्लस प्लस, दैट मीन्स p इंक्रीमेंटेड बाय 1 अगेन. p को हमने एक लोकेशन से बढ़ा दिया. दैट मीन्स हम लोग बोल रहे p प्लस प्लस, दैट मीन्स इट इज इंक्रीमेंटेड बाय 1. बट इफ it is an integer value, okay, it will require 2 bytes of memory locations. Always p will be incremented by 2. Okay, so p plus plus, so we will get the second value. अगेन द सेम i इज इक्वल टू 2 हो जाएगा, तो हमारा सेकंड वैल्यू प्रिंट होगा, i3 होगा तो हमारा थर्ड वैल्यू प्रिंट होगा, i4 होगा तो हमारा फोर्थ वैल्यू प्रिंट होगा. सो लाइकवाइज वी आर गोइंग टू इंक्रीमेंट द पॉइंटर. जैसे जैसे हमारा पॉइंटर इंक्रीमेंट होते जाएगा वैसे वैसे हमारे अरे के लोकेशंस की वैल्यूज हम लोग विजिट करेंगे, वैसे ही हम लोग हमारे अरेज का ट्रैवर्सिंग करेंगे. दैट मींस विद द हेल्प ऑफ पॉइंटर. बट सेम थिंग कि हम लोग एक पॉइंटर यूज, दैट मींस बेस पॉइंटर, बेस एड्रेस मेरे पास है, तो बेस एड्रेस अगर हमारे पास आ जाता है तो वी आर गोइंग टू विजिट द कंप्लीट अरे with the help of pointer, with the help of by incrementing the pointer value. Okay, and finally return 0. So likewise we are going to use the pointer to array. Now, so in the above example, the pointer star p will print all the values stored in the array one by one. We can also use the base address a is in the above case to act as a pointer and print all the values. So with the help of pointer variable, that means with that pointer variable stored the address of first location of the array, that is the particular p variable will store the base address. So with the help of base address, we will going to visit the complete array by implementing the pointer address. Now pointer to multidimensional array. So what we have seen, pointer with the single dimensional array. Same thing happened with the pointer. Same thing we can use the pointer to the multidimensional array. We can use the pointer to multidimensional array. That means whenever data is stored into the tabular format, in that case also we will use a pointer to a pointer with that particular multidimensional array. And if you're talking about a multidimensional array, so your multidimensional array contains the rows and column. So every rows is having the independent one dimensional array. Suppose if you are having the matrix of 3 by 3, that means 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, suppose if I said A 3 by 3, that means it is a two-dimensional matrix where the row size is 3 and column size is 3. So A of 3 by 3. So if you're talking about A of 3 by 3, that means 3 rows and 3 columns. So indirectly we can say the every row contains the individual one-dimensional array. That means row 1 is having the one-dimensional array, row 2 is having the one-dimensional array, row 3 is having the one-dimensional array. That means suppose this particular matrix is given, okay, 3 by 3. So this one is the first row, this one is the second row, this one is the third row, likewise. So that first row, ये जो first row है, it will contain it is itself a one dimensional array. That means how many one dimensional array in a 3 by 3 matrix? So we are having 3 one dimensional matrix, sorry, we are having the 3 1D array. That means there is a first row, so ये first आपका one dimensional array बन गया, ये second row है तो ये आपका second one dimensional array बन गया, ये third row है तो ये आपका third one dimensional array बन गया. So likewise, okay, so our multi-dimensional array is in the form of A of ij. So I represent the row and j represent the column. Okay, so A of 3 by 3, so there are 3 number of rows and 3 number of columns. Okay, so let's see how we can make the pointer to such an array. We know now name of the array given is the base address. That means your first address, that means suppose if I said A of 0 0, that means your row value is 0 and your column value is 0. So always A of 0 0 will gives you a base address. Okay, your base address ही हमारा कैसे आएगा, जो हमारा फर्स्ट वी ऑलरेडी नो द अरे का जो पहला लोकेशन होता है उस लोकेशन का जो एड्रेस होता है इट इज ऑलवेज कंसीडर्ड एज एन बेस एड्रेस. So if we know the base address, so we can access the complete array. Okay, so here is a generalized form of using the pointer with a multi-dimensional array. So how we will take the address of any of locations? Okay, so there is A is the itself your base address. A plus I is nothing but your row value. I is nothing but your row value and j is your column value. That means when row is constant, your j will varies. That means suppose here row is 1, okay, your 3 by 3 matrix is there, and suppose if we are on the first row, okay, that means 3 by 3 matrix contains a 3 one dimensional array. That means row 1, row 2 and row 3. Okay, so जब row 1 रहता है तो column value होता है j value होता है 3 times, row 2 रहेगा तो j value होगा 3 times, आपका row 4 रहेगा तो column value होगा 4 times, likewise whatever जो भी आपने example जो भी आपने sizes दिया हुआ है. ठीक है, so that is a generalized form. With this particular generalized expression, we can say with this particular statement we can access any element of the array of to any multidimensional matrix. Okay, that means we can access the value of a of 2, 2 of 2, a of 2 of 3, a of 2 of 5, whatever जो भी जितना भी आपने साइज दिया है तो उस particular statement के through you will get the values. That means there is a first of all there is a pointer of a plus I, that is whatever there is in value. Okay, so वो जो value है a is a base address plus I का जो भी row value होगा plus j is a column value. Okay, so इसका combination होके जो भी इसका resultant आएगा उस ये वो क्या कहलाएगा, आपका एक particular pointer है. So उस pointer की value को हमें print करना है. That means if you want to access any value of any if you want to access any value from the two-dimensional matrix or any multi-dimensional matrix, you can use this formula. Okay, so which is same as a of ij. That means this particular formula which is same as a of ij. That means if you want to access the value of 2 of 3, a of 2 of 3, so what you will put in the formula, a plus I का वैल्यू क्या है, I का वैल्यू 2 है. That means you are on the second row. ठीक है, सेकंड रो जे कितना आपका 3 है, सेकंड रो थर्ड कॉलम का आपको वैल्यू चाहिए तो यू हैव टू राइट डाउन दिस पर्टिकुलर स्टेटमेंट स्टार ऑफ स्टार इन ब्रैकेट a plus I plus j. So likewise you are getting the value same as of a of ij, that I and j can be anything value. Suppose if you want to access the multidimensional, if you want to access the data from multidimensional array, so you have to use likewise. Okay, now pointer and character string. Okay, so we can also use a pointer of character string. Okay, that means the pointer is also used to store the address of a character string also, or string variables also. So pointer can also be used to create the string. Pointer variable of type as treated as a string. Suppose in this example character star of str is equal to hello. It means that str is a variable, but it is a pointer variable क्योंकि इसके प्रीफिक्स में स्टार लगा हुआ है. ठीक है, सो ये पॉइंटर वेरिएबल है. सो ये पॉइंटर वेरिएबल है, तो ये इसका टाइप क्या है? कैरेक्टर है. दैट मीन्स str इज अ पॉइंटर वेरिएबल ऑफ कैरेक्टर टाइप. Okay, and now what you have written is equal to hello, hello, hello. It is a string, सेमीकोलन से टर्मिनेट किया हुआ है. सो स्टार str is a pointer variable. We have initialized that with a hello. So the above code creates a string and stored its address in the pointer variable str. So str, it will create the string hello. We have initialized str with a hello. So str hello, that means hello is the string, okay, which is created by str. Okay, the pointer str now point to the first character of the string hello. That means if you're talking about a hello, so hello in the very first, it is a string. Okay, because it is a combination of multiple characters HELLO. So H is on the first location, then E, then L, then L, then O. Okay, then in every locations we are having the one character. So the first character is H. So whatever array is there, that means whatever string you have created, so address of your first character H, which is stored by str. Your str will not store the complete hello in str. Str is a pointer variable. So pointer variable always store the address. So created string start with the H. So whatever address of the first character which is given to str. That means the suppose H is on the address 1000. After that E is on 1001, L is on 1002. Likewise. So H ka address 1000 है. So 1000 is given to the str. Suppose if you want to access the whole string, you have to increment the star pointer. Okay, or you can directly access the value using the getS and putS. That means with the help of getS, we are going to access the value from the user, and with the help of putS, we are going to put or print the value onto the monitor screen. Okay, so in the example, Bowcode creates the string and stored its address in the pointer variables str. The pointer str now points to the first character of the string hello. Another important thing to note here is that the string create using character pointer can be assigned a value at a runtime. That means आप रन टाइम पे कैरेक्टर वैल्यूज आप अपने पॉइंटर वेरिएबल को भी असाइन कर सकते हैं. नाउ इन दिस एग्जांपल, सपोज इफ वी हैव रिटन character star str. Okay, that means str is a pointer variable of character type. We can write str is equal to hello. We have created a string hello for str pointer, but the complete hello is not stored by str. Str will store the address of h only. H जिस पर्टिकुलर लोकेशन पे होगा उस लोकेशन का एड्रेस आपका str स्टोर करता है. एंड इफ यू वांट टू एक्सेस द फर्दर कैरेक्टर ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रिंग, दैट इज h के बाद मुझे e एक्सेस करना है, l एक्सेस करना है, l एक्सेस करना है, o एक्सेस करना है, so we have to access all the things by using the str pointer variable. So content of the string can be printed using the printf and putS. So we can use the printf statement or putS statement for printing the value of the particular string. Now we can write down printf star of s. So if you want to print a string, we can use a %s, that is a specifier. Okay, and you are going to print the str. Okay, str की value अगर print करना है in the form of string, so you have to write the statement likewise, or simply you can write on you can use the putS function, putS. It is a function which is available in the string.h file, string.h header file. So putS, which is just like a printf statement. Okay, so whenever we are doing the operation on the string, you can use a putS and getS function. So putS is used for printing the values of the string, and whereas getS is used for getting the values for the particular string from the user. So putS str, so it will print the value of str directly. Okay. Now notice that str is point to the string. It is also name of the string. Therefore, we do not need to use the indirection operator star. Okay. So क्या बोला यहाँ पे? Notice that the str is a pointer to the string. str क्या है? It is pointer to the string. It is also name of the string. ठीक है, जो आपके string का नाम है, string का नाम क्या है? आपका string str में stored. ठीक है. सो देयरफॉर वी डू नॉट नीड टू यूज द इंडायरेक्शन ऑपरेटर स्टार, यानी ये जो यहाँ पे आपने प्रिंट किया है str, ठीक है, in some other cases suppose if you want to print an integer value, so what you have to write down, you have to write down the star, okay, str के सामने आपको स्टार लिखना है। सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल एक कोई आपका इंटीजर वेरिएबल है, जैसे यहाँ पे इन दिस एग्जांपल like this, suppose if you want to print a value of p pointer, okay, we are not going to print the value of p pointer, we are going to print the value of the we are going to print the value which is stored on the particular address. That means suppose star p, suppose p is having the address 1000, so 1000 पे जो address होगा उसका value print होगा, okay, that means star p indicates p contains only address, but p के address में जो value है अगर print करना है तो वहाँ पे आपको star mark लिखना होता है। That means we are going to print a value which is pointed or which is going to pointed by that particular pointer, उस pointer पे जो address है उस address पे जाके वो value को हमें print करना है, इसलिए हम star लिखते हैं। But suppose if you want to print a string, so there is no need to write down the star mark over here, okay, your str your string pointer itself contains the addresses, it itself contains the contains your actual data value, so there is no need to write down the star, okay, यहाँ पे star लिखने की हमें जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है, okay। Now array of pointers, so all of these things related with a pointer to array, that means with the help of pointer we are going to access the multi-dimensional array, we have to access the data of one-dimensional array, two-dimensional and so on, okay, we can also modify the values of uh, the array, we can also modify the values of the particular location of the array with the help of pointers also. Now we can have array of pointers also, okay, that means array of pointers, that means we can also create the array for the pointer variable. For example, we can have the array of pointers. Pointers are very helpful to in handling the character array with the rows of varying length, okay. Now see, character star name of 3, we have written name of 3, that means name is the array name, okay, array का नाम हमने क्या दिया, name दिया हुआ। there is an size is 3, that means how many that means the size is 3, okay, that means how many number of locations, we are having 3 locations। after that name के prefix में क्या दिया हुआ है, star symbol दिया, that means it is a pointer symbol। so name of 3 is a array of pointer of character type, that means इससे क्या पता चला, ये name of 3, that means इससे हमें ये पता चला कि it is a array, इसके सामने स्टार मार्क लग गया, दैट मीन्स इट इज द अरे ऑफ पॉइंटर, लेकिन अरे ऑफ पॉइंटर एक इसका टाइप क्या है, इसका टाइप कैरेक्टर है, गॉट द पॉइंट। सो ये नेम ऑफ 3 इज द अरे ऑफ पॉइंटर, दैट मीन्स ये आपका जो अरे बनने वाला है इसमें एड्रेसेस रहने वाले, ना कि वैल्यूज रहने वाली, ठीक है। सो कैरेक्टर स्टार नेम ऑफ 3, okay, is equal to, then we have initialized this particular array with the different values, different data, that means in the very first string is Adam, then Krish and Denial, ऐसे 3 वैल्यूज हमने पास कर दी है, ठीक है। whatever you can write on anything else, जरूरी नहीं है कि यहाँ पे जो लिखा है आप ABCD भी लिख सकते हैं, ठीक है। सो यहाँ पे हमने कैरेक्टर का अरे ऑफ पॉइंटर बनाया हुआ है, पॉइंटर का एक अरे बनाया हुआ है जिसमें हमने ये 3 वैल्यूज स्टोर किया है। दैट मीन्स जब कोई पॉइंटर वेरिएबल हम लोग बोलते हैं तो वेरी फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट कि आपका ऑलवेज पॉइंटर ऑफ अरे, और वी कैन से पॉइंटर टू अरे ऑलवेज स्टोर द बेस एड्रेस, ओके। नाउ लेट्स सी द सेम अरे विदाउट यूजिंग द पॉइंटर। अगर मैं पॉइंटर यूज नहीं करता, सपोज इफ आई रिटर्न कैरेक्टर नेम 3 of 20, ठीक है, 3 of 20, that means it is a 2-dimensional array, it is a 2-dimensional। in this particular first example we have used the pointer of array, array का हम लोगों ने एक पॉइंटर बनाया हुआ है, ठीक है, that means we have created a array of pointer, हमने एक पॉइंटर बनाया है array का। in the second example, ये वाले एग्जाम्पल में क्या किया हम लोगों ने, हमने पॉइंटर यूज नहीं किया है, we have just directly uses a 2-dimensional array of character type, character name 3 of 20 equal to Adam, Krish and Daniel। so we can see with the help of this diagram, okay, so using pointer in this particular example, so ये वाले example में देखिएगा, ठीक है। so ये जो स्टार लगा हुआ है, that means it is a array of pointer, it is a array of pointer and it is without pointer। so ये using pointer क्या होगा और without pointer क्या होगा। so using pointer में क्या होगा, ये using pointer जो है, so जैसे Adam है, Krish and Denial है, ठीक है, we are having the 3 spaces or three locations. We are having the three locations. In every location, we are having a particular value. In first location, we are having Adam. In the second location, we are having fish. In the third location, we are having denied. Okay. So when your first name of zero, ठीक है, नेम ऑफ जीरो, ये आपका नेम, अरे का नाम क्या है, नेम ऑफ, ये पहला है नेम, ये आपका जीरो लोकेशन है, ये आपका फर्स्ट लोकेशन है, और ये आपका सेकेंड लोकेशन है, ठीक है। सो नाउ व्हेन नेम ऑफ जीरो, जब आपका ये पहला पॉइंटर है, ठीक है, सो पहले इसमें वैल्यू क्या, अदम है, पहले इसमें वैल्यू क्या है, अदम है। एवरी कैरेक्टर रिक्वायर्स 1 बाइट ऑफ मेमोरी लोकेशन। सो ए का जो बेस एड्रेस होगा, दैट मींस जहां आपका ए स्टोर्ड है, विच कंसीडर्ड एज अ बेस एड्रेस, ठीक है। सो ए का जो भी, सपोज ए स्टोर्ड है 1000 लोकेशन, फिर डी 1001 पे है, ए आपका 1002 पे है, एम आपका 1003 पे है। सो ये 1001 जो है, इसका एड्रेस, दैट मींस फर्स्ट एड्रेस किस में रहेगा, नेम ऑफ जीरो में रहेगा, ठीक है। दैट मींस इफ वी नो द एड्रेस ऑफ फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर, ए का मुझे एड्रेस मिल गया, सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ दैट एड्रेस वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सेस द रिमेनिंग कैरेक्टर, डी ए एम में एक्सेस कर सकता हूं बाय इंक्रीमेंटिंग द पॉइंटर, ठीक है। सो नेम ऑफ जीरो में क्या एड्रेस रहेगा आपका, जो आपका फर्स्ट डेटा है, उस फर्स्ट डेटा का फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर का एड्रेस रहेगा, दैट मींस आपका डेटा कौन सा, अदम है, आपकी वैल्यू कौन सी, अदम है, ठीक है। सो अदम का फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर है ए जहां पे भी स्टोर होगा, ए का एड्रेस आपका नेम ऑफ जीरो में स्टोर रहेगा। वैसे सेकंड क्या, चिरिश है, ठीक है, चिरिश है, दैट मींस द फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर इज सी, सी जिस एड्रेस पे स्टोर होगा, वो एड्रेस आपका सेकंड, दैट मींस नेम ऑफ वन में स्टोर रहेगा, ठीक है। इफ यू गेट द एड्रेस ऑफ सी, सो वी कैन एक्सेस द वैल्यू ऑफ HRINS, दैट मींस HRIS में उसको एक्सेस इजीली कर सकते हो बाय इंक्रीमेंटिंग द पॉइंटर। आफ्टर दैट द थर्ड वैल्यू इज डिनाइल, ओके। सो डिनाइल का डी, दैट मींस जो आपका फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर है, वो जिस लोकेशन पे स्टोर करेगा, इट इज अ बेस एड्रेस, ठीक है। सो ये कहां पे रहेगा, ये आपका थर्ड नेम ऑफ टू पे रहेगा, नेम ऑफ जीरो पे ए का एड्रेस रहेगा, नेम ऑफ वन पे सी का एड्रेस रहेगा, तो नेम ऑफ टू पे आपका डी का एड्रेस रहेगा। सो इफ वी गेट द पर्टिकुलर बेस एड्रेस ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर डेटा वैल्यूज, एक आपको अगर वैल्यू मिल जाता है, सो वी कैन एक्सेस द अदर कैरेक्टर्स ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रिंग, okay। Now if we are taking the example of without string, no sorry, without pointer, in first example we are using the pointer, array of pointer हमने यूज किया है, ठीक है, और जो भी डेटाज है उसके फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर का एड्रेस हमने क्या किया, वो पॉइंटर, दैट मींस वी हैव क्रिएटेड द पॉइंटर, दैट मींस अभी ये जो पॉइंटर बनाए हैं, नेम ऑफ जीरो, नेम ऑफ वन, नेम ऑफ टू, यहाँ पे क्या है, वैल्यूज है क्या, नहीं, नेम ऑफ जीरो में ए का एड्रेस है, नेम ऑफ टू में सी का एड्रेस है, नेम ऑफ थ्री में डी का एड्रेस है, नहीं, ये तीन अलग अलग डेटा है। सो हर एक पर्टिकुलर जो कैरेक्टर का एड्रेस आपका पर्टिकुलर एप्रोप्रिएट लोकेशन में स्टोर होता है, एंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ दैट एड्रेस वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सेस द रिमेनिंग कैरेक्टर ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रिंग, ओके। सो दिस इज यूजिंग द पॉइंटर। And without pointer, so we will see in without pointer what happened, there is no concept of pointer, so we have declared the array name with a size of 3 by 20, that means row size is 3 and column size is 20, that means there is row 1, row 2 and row 3, and there is column 1, column 2, column 3 till the column 20, okay। So now what happened, it is created the two-dimensional matrix with a row size is 3 and column size is 20, okay। So what is the first value, first value is ADAM, okay। So in the first row we have to store the value ADAM, देखिए यहाँ पे ADAM store किया है, ठीक है। Now in the second row what we stored, CHRIS, so in the second row we have stored CHRIS, in the third row denial, we have stored denial, okay। So whenever you want to access the first value, so that means we can say suppose name of 11, नेम ऑफ 11 बोलेंगे तो हमें कौन सा वैल्यू मिलेगा, ये वाला वैल्यू मिलेगा, ठीक है। ये इस तरीके से हम लोग वैल्यूज लेंगे। फिर नेम ऑफ 12 में मुझे डी मिलेगा, नेम ऑफ 13 में मुझे ए मिलेगा, नेम ऑफ 14 में मुझे एम मिलेगा, लाइक दिस। देन नेम ऑफ 21 में मुझे सी मिलेगा, नेम ऑफ 22 में मुझे एच मिलेगा, नेम ऑफ 23 में मुझे ए मिलेगा, देन लाइकवाइज हम लोग एक ही वैल्यू को क्या करते हैं, एक्सेस करते हैं। सो लाइकवाइज वी आर गोइंग टू यूज द अरे ऑफ पॉइंटर्स। Now, what is the difference between pointer to an array and array of pointer? Okay, so pointer to an array में क्या होता है, just we have taken the example, pointer to an array, it is also known as array pointer. We are using the pointer to access the component of array. That means pointer to an array, we can use the pointer variable to access the array data elements. That means integer a of 3 is equal to 3, 4, 5. Okay, एक array declare किया हुआ है, मेरे साइज इज 3, ए का साइज कितना है 3, जिसमें वैल्यू ऑलरेडी है 3, 4, 5, That means first location पे three values, second पे 4 है, last पे 5 values stored है. ठीक है. If you want to access the data elements of this particular array, so what we have to do? We have to use integer star ptr is equal to a. That means a is nothing but a name of the array, and a itself represent the address of base address of the array. That means a क्या है? a क्या है? एक कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. a is the address. यानी कि जो आपका अरे बना हुआ है वो अरे का एड्रेस जो है वो a कंसीडर होता है. That means which is equivalent to the address of, which is equivalent to the address of a of 0. दैट मीन्स आपका जो ये अरे बना हुआ है उसके जीरो लोकेशन का एड्रेस है, ये कहाँ पे स्टोर्ड है? पीटीआर में. एंड विद हेल्प ऑफ दैट पीटीआर वैल्यू, ये पीटीआर को मैं इंक्रीमेंट करते करते चलूंगा तो एक एक वैल्यू में एक्सेस करते जाऊंगा. ओके. So now we have a pointer ptr that focuses to the zeroth component of the array. We can likewise declare the pointer that can point to whole array rather than just a single component of the array. So with the help of pointer, with the help of pointer, we are going to access the array elements. So syntax is data type. Okay, after that there is a star variable name, and after that size of the array. We have to use this particular syntax for accessing the pointer value, for accessing the data of your array using the pointer. An array of pointer. Array of pointer is an array of the pointer variable. Okay, array of pointer. It means that pointer to an array is different. That means we are going to use the pointer to the particular array. Array of pointer. Okay, that means suppose if you are written integer star variable name array of, syntax is given to you. So integer star ptr of 3. That means we have declared the pointer variable. That means we have declared the array of pointer variable. That means ptr of 3. So ptr is the name and 3 is the size. So it is a array. But here in the ptr prefix में मैंने क्या लिखा है? स्टार लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे. So it indicates it is a pointer of array. So pointer of array है यहाँ पे. So it means that we can make the separate pointer variable which can point to the different values, or we can make a one integer array of pointer that can point to all the values. That means in this case we are going to implement the array of pointer. That means we are creating the array for the pointers, and that pointer contains some other data elements or some other arrays. That means suppose we are having ptr of 3, so ptr of 0, ptr of 1, and ptr of 2. So it may happen ptr of 0 contains the address of one particular one-dimensional array. ptr of 1 contains the address of some other one-dimensional array. So likewise, we can here in array of pointer we are having the array array of pointer will store the addresses, and that particular address contains the another. That particular address is having the one-dimensional array or anything, any data values or data components will be there. Okay, so likewise we have seen the data pointer with the array and array of pointer. Hope everybody understood everything. That means we have already in the today's we have already discussed about the pointer to an array of pointer. Okay, and how we are going to access the data elements using the pointer to array or array of pointer. Okay, so thank you one and all. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.